Hi, and welcome back to our speaker interviews with Bible Creative Conference speakers. I'm excited to have Amber here with us today for just a little chat, as she is going to be one of our speakers new this year to Bible Creative. So I'm excited to have her introduce herself to you. So, Amber, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yay. So tell us about a little bit who you are and just what about you do we need to know?
Yeah. I am wearing hair tinsel, so if you see something weird, that's why. So
Well,
first thing you
that's
need to know
fun.
is I wear hair tinsel and glittery shoes. Enough said, right? No.
So that is fun. That is fun. I love it.
So I
Okay.
am a homeschooling mom of two. I have previously, I guess, served in the ministry for the last 20 years as a children's minister. I was called at 16, started serving at 15, and this past summer, actually this past May, God called me out of children's ministry, which was really hard for me to accept. But he's moved me into still in ministry because I don't think you ever leave that calling.
No.
So now I'm more in the continuing but growing my role as ministering to the ministers at Renew a Nation, ministry all about biblical worldview. So I've taught in the classroom for a lot of years. And out of that, I wrote my own lessons. So out of that has come a couple of books. So as an author, I brought props because, children's ministry, right?
Hey, yeah, mine are
Exploring the Bible
behind
through.
me. See?
See, yeah, I can't, all of mine are down in the basement and the lighting there's bad. So I bring the props up. Exploring the Bible through history and the Family Cookbook Devotional are two of my favorites. This one, other than making two really awesome kids, like this is the thing. Because we know that biblically mom and dad are commanded to lead. They're commanded to be the primary shepherds. And this was a really awesome resource. I saw a lot of things not working as I was trying family ministry in my church. And this was birthed out of, I had pizza boxes that I wanted to get rid of, clean ones, craft ones.
Right,
So
right.
this book came out of it, and it was just a beautiful resource to see moms and dads leading their kids at home in the Bible together as a family. So I speak, I have a podcast, and now with Renew a Nation, I get to do all of those amazing things there and continue to work with children's ministers. So, man, I love Jesus.
That's awesome. All the things, all the things. And isn't it fun how because I was about 17 when I started in ministry. I started on the puppet team. I was on
Mm.
the puppet team at my church. And actually, my mom still leads the puppet team at the church at this, what, 30 years later. I'm aging myself. But anyway, so it's a great way to get those kids involved in ministry. Definitely get them started serving young and seeing my mom serve was such a great influence on me serving. So the fact that you do family ministry and getting, well, I homeschool my kids too, and just the family dynamics of discipleship is just so huge. And we want to be able to help not only parents disciple their kids, but help church leaders help parents disciple their kids. So that seems to be kind of a theme. Every year, Bible Creative seems to just kind of grow its own theme.
Like God knows what people need to hear, right?
Exactly, for real, for real. And so I'm kind of been in the just watching how like the sessions that come up and just how God just orchestrates it all. And it's just so fun. So what are you going to be talking about in your session?
Well, believe it or not, family ministry.
Really? Amazing.
So I'm going to be talking about family ministry, what not to do. Like there's that quote that
Mm,
says, a wise man learns from his mistakes, but an even wiser man learns from somebody else's. I
right.
want you to learn from all of my mistakes.
That is
Um,
perfect.
right. I started doing family ministry pretty early into my career. It was really that, so that like early 2010-ish time when family ministry was really coming onto the scene. And I
Mhm.
thought I was doing it well. I was a family ministry faculty member at an online course, and I thought I was doing family ministry well. And man, if I could do it all over again, there are a lot of things that I would change because it's more than just resourcing. It's more
Mhm.
than just one aspect. And I think we kind of fall short because we focus on one thing. So I'm going to give a lot of what not to do in family ministries. I really want to challenge you, the ministry leader, whether you have the official title as director of family ministries or family pastor or whatever,
Right.
whatever role you have, volunteer, paid lead, whomever, however you serve. I want to challenge you to think about how you're doing family ministries, how you are equipping mom and dad to be the primary disciplers in their home so that faith transformation can be taken place.
I love it. And it sounds so practical. Like one of the things that I've heard from attendees in the past is that when they come to Bible Creative, they're like able to take nuggets and go ahead and start using them like the next day or the next Sunday when they start teaching. And so it sounds like your session is going to be
Oh,
very
I'm a practical
practical.
teacher. Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
also I'm gonna give you like all the dirty details of the times that I like really messed up. I revealed one to my husband the other day that he had no clue. I started at 21, no kids, and we got to equip parents, right? So, the best way to do this is obviously to put copies of those great magazine articles to pen them on the bulletin board for parents to take home. And I thought I was doing good. He's like, "You did?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah, like every parent with two or three kids running around is going to have
Yep,
time to
that's what they're
stand
gonna get. Be
there
like,
and
"Yes."
read the article on the bulletin board. That's awesome. Okay, so what is one nugget or one treasure Bible teaching tip that you could go ahead and just give people like right now?
The Bible's not boring, and we shouldn't teach it in a boring way. As much as I love family ministry, one of my other great loves in the church is making the Bible fun because they are kids and it should be fun. So I love to incorporate all the things. I was at a workshop this past weekend and no one there had used magic tricks or gospel illusions, whatever you want to call them, like three people in a whole room. I'm like, really? So I showed them a super simple one with a fake thumb. It's $8 on Amazon.
Right.
And they're all like, oh. And then I felt all special because I'm like, that's right. I can
That's
make a
right.
scarf disappear. But it's important to make the Bible come alive. Depending on your church setup, it might be that you don't like visuals or you don't like gospel illusions. Well, just with your tone of voice, you can make the Bible come alive because it's exciting. And if we at church are excited about teaching the Bible, we are excited about the Bible, that excitement is going to catch. It's going to catch to mom and dad, it's going to catch to the kids. So, however, you're making the Bible come alive, do it. Be excited
Mm,
about it because God gave us this for a reason. And man, it's shameful if we're making it a chore.
yeah. Yeah. I always thought when I was teaching, if I was bored, surely the kids
They're
about to be
bored.
bored. And so
Yep.
I just was like, I cannot. There was there's been some curriculum over the years. There,
Yeah.
there's been some curriculum over the years that is just not very exciting.
But even just
And
your tone, your face,
right?
that can make obviously I'm not an expressive person. I
Not
don't,
at all. Me
I'm
neither.
pretty boring, low key. But even that, you can take just that. You could make Leviticus exciting,
Right.
and Leviticus is to me is very not exciting. But if you're excited, if you're engaged with the kids, it man, that do it. Just do it.
Hey, well, you know what? Leviticus talks about prophecy on the bald head. So, it's very, very, ooh, it.
I struggle with Leviticus.
Well, Amber, I'm so excited you're going to be part of our speaker team this year. And for those of you watching, make sure that you register. It's going to open up February the 1st. The conference itself takes place February 21st through the 23rd, and it's free. I mean, we're
That is what
talking,
we want in children's ministry, youth ministry,
yes,
free.
free Bible teacher training, quality Bible teacher training for free from people who are from in ministry, family ministry, like Amber here, but then I also have from academia and from Christian universities and Association of Christian Schools. I'm just so excited about how God has orchestrated all of the speaker team this year. So it is bigger and better this year. I don't want anybody to miss it. And Amber, thank you so much for joining us, and I
Thank
will see
you.
you soon.
Yes, I'll see you guys soon.
All right. Bye, everybody.